Alright, now we're gonna do the creative mode. I'm gonna have some fun with the creative mode. Gonna explore a bit, test out some mechanics. Also taking suggestions if anybody has any. Or if you want to see something that you don't really see anybody else doing or exploring, you could always just drop a comment if you want to see something specific. There's a couple of things I want to test out since I know that the range of picking up certain objects in the world seems to be a little further than it was in ARK Survival Evolved. I'm wondering what just wondering what the size of the hitboxes of like certain dinos, like their attack moves, if those have changed or not. So I'll see. Should have, yeah, there's still a training dummy. So I'll put a training dummy out and test out a couple of things. And let's set this back to daytime. I still just love the way this new ARK Survival Ascended looks. It's so much better. Let's see, the first thing I want to try. That's gonna take some getting used to, holding the right bumper to turn off the snapping. Let's go here, and put one a little further away, further away. Alright, so let's, I don't know if we still need quotation marks around anything. Just imagine that I do. Let's go back over here. Okay. Definitely zoomed way out. Hitting the training dummy from that far away already. Look how far away that is. Let me, is it K? Okay, it is still K. Look how far away that training dummy is, and I can hit it from here. That is massive amount of distance. Yep, I was still hitting it there. Alright, let's see. Alright, that's how far you gotta be away from a giga to not get bit. That's how far you gotta be. That is ridiculous. Wow. Well, that answers that question. Alright, wow, okay. I actually got off the gig without taking fall damage, that's nice. Now let's go with Rex. And once again, not a huge change with the Rex either, because the Rex had already been pretty well updated on ARK Survival Evolved, so it's just upscaled a bit. Let's get a saddle. Alright, how far do we gotta be from dummy this time? Alright, that's how far you gotta be away. Look how far you can still get bit by a Rex. The bite hitbox is huge. That's huge. Alright, and now I forgot to test behind the Giga, because I know like even around its feet and everything you still get bit. Look at that. All the way. 3 of those, the 3 closest training dummies. Even though I guess the second training dummy is getting body blocked by the first one, it's still reaching the third and second dummy, depending on how I look. That's a little broken. I mean, I get the Giga's a huge alpha predator and all that, but I would stay away from Gigas. If you're on foot at all, I would just no. Try and get up close to really do anything. You're gonna get bit. Best thing to do, I guess, is just I think Chain Bola affects the Giga. I'm not sure 100%, but I would just go with Giant Bear Trap and not run up on it and try and set one, because you're getting chomped. That's crazy. Alright, what about the Rex? Does the Rex bite behind it? Let's see, it's about at the feet. Okay, so no. Wow, you really gotta be up in front. Alright, if you're further away than that. If you're further away than that from the mouth, you won't get bit. So basically you can run all the way up to its legs. Just try not to get stepped on. I believe they still have step damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up on the training dummy. Let's try it on something. No? No step damage? Oh, finally there was some step damage. Okay. So that hasn't changed. Pretty much it for the super broken bite aims that I can think of off the top of my head to test anyways. But if you got something to test when it comes to bite radius or attack radius of a dino or whatever, just let me know. I think what I want to do now... Okay, you can't still do the double jump to fly. I want to find... don't remember which caves are close by. No, there should be one behind me. Should be over here. Used to be over here somewhere. No, not this one. It's over. Catch back up loading wise. For the most part, this game is not hard to run. Actually, let me... Alright, where's my Steam at? I forget which category. Oh, there it is. In-game FPS. Let's do top left. Alright, so I'm getting 30s, 40s, around 50, but I'm also streaming at the same time. Where's that little guy? And my settings are medium and high. 1080p, so I'm more CPU bound. Medium and high. Alright, I want to see what these caves look like. And really the only reason I'm running it this high, and I really don't need to, because I'm losing a lot of frame, is I just want to see as good as I can get it to show. And still have it be somewhat playable. Not so much PvP playable. Not trying to die every 5 minutes. Just a nice casual PvE single player. Get a look at the map in depth. Okay, so I'm in creative mode, so I can go all the way to the artifact. This is nice. The caves just look so much better. Oh, and I can pick these. Okay. Nice. Oh shoot. Well, that was a drop. And there's explorer notes in here, but I don't want to pick any of those up. I don't think I have my NPC volume all the way down. I don't want to hear the NPC explorer note talk for 5 minutes. There should be more creatures in here than what I'm seeing so far. So far I've not seen anything here. There should be creatures in here. It wasn't the original. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there are some creatures in here. Where are you, little guy? 31? In a cave? You're gonna knock out soon. Oh, that's weird. Kinda ran. And then it just decided to give up and then get knocked out. Cave drop. What kind of stuff is in these? Survivor level 10. Let me disable. Look around. Let's see. 10 out of that. Really? I can't just fucking L1 the stupid thing? Oh no. It won't let me take it. Oh, that's because I'm a dumbass. That's because I'm overweight. I don't need any of these anymore. Okay, so that's pretty much the same animation as before. Ooh, right to pearl. I forgot I am not in. Let's run real quick. Just gonna look at this. The spiders have not been refreshed. What the flora looks different. Alright, so Arthropleura. It's been upscaled a little bit. Color effect on it. It's definitely better. Definitely cooler. Audio is a struggle with this game. Alright, let's see how loud it is now. Everything is still super fucking loud. Check out the artifact spot. It's like a metal node. Kind of different looking. Okay, so there's still a crawl spot here. Oh. Stuff down here. I don't want to hit these. I want to destroy. Kind of cool that the gun just like glows at the same time. It glows a little bit aggressive. Just the artifact, nothing really special, just a little obscure. You know what? So there's still a crawl spot here. cave layout doesn't really seem like it's changed, or if it did, it's not much. It's just much better aesthetics. When in doubt, go up. Okay. Well, that was a fun little adventure. Also, another thing. Supposedly, people were saying that it was possible to put tech generators on Quet's saddles. Oh, hey, Mr. Tickles. A cave full of angry bugs is always scary. Alright, I'm gonna go back to where I had the building structures and the dinos. I thought it was over here. Was it not? Oh, I was close. I thought it was over here, but I wasn't sure. Alright, I'm gonna spawn in a Quetzal. I don't think they got updated any more than they already have. Also, I don't quite like the radial menu. It's a little too unexact. It should be it should snap a little stronger, I guess, to certain things. I don't like that you have to be on something to see what it does, and you have to remember what all these stupid symbols are again. Not only that, but now that I've clicked on the menu. Okay. So even though it was still selected, even though I stopped moving, it didn't make it do anything when I let go. Okay. I was about to say, something that needed fixed, but I guess not. code. So far, most of the coding when it comes to the stuff seems to be the same. Trying to figure out what I was doing exactly to get it to whistle when I'm not trying to whistle. That was seems like kind of a weird bug. Okay. Anyways, do I still have turrets on me? No, I threw them out. Okay, so you can put the generator on here, but no tech turret. See, I just did it again. Cancel and placing something makes me whistle. That's not good. And it's actually following me. that's not ideal. Yep, doesn't matter what structure piece. It automatically whistles when you cancel, so that's something to be aware of. Now, what about regular turrets? Okay, by default, no on that, and default, no on that. Okay, I like that the platform is already in. But my issue is now I'm gonna have to freehand place a pillar. That's weird. Normally on structures it would hold I think it was left bumper to remove the snapping ability, but when it comes to right here right now with the pillar, it doesn't give me an option to not have it snap. I do like the horizontal pillars. I wonder how far I can put these pillars out. Wow, that's kind of broken. I don't know if they'll keep that or not. Oh, I forgot you were following me. If they keep it like that, just imagine a parasaur platform with 4 pillars just sticking out from like its left or right side with some C4 on it, just running up to a wall, or even sticking it through the wall and blowing up generators and stuff. That's broken. That's very broken. Already looks super broken over here when there's double the amount of distance from foundation support. So that would also mean, let me see if it does the same on a raft. Because raft raiding is gonna be, I think, the meta again. Well, I guess it never really stopped. That's why no one wants to build near water or on water. Okay, these don't sink down like they did on Quetzal. And once again, it doesn't give the option, unless you're completely far away, to not have it be snapped when you place it. That needs to change. Okay, so, damn it. Just in case I missed something. What do you... Yeah, you're getting shit. Oh, that's fun. Alright, let's see. Yep, that is super broken. Can you imagine being able to stick a C4 that far through someone's wall? Or that far inside someone's base? I wonder... it'd be too much of a pain tonight to test it, but I wonder if you can still hide C4 in under structures like a storage box or like a sleeping bag or a bed or something. Just stick it hidden and just be able to run up. Stick it right through a wall, stick it through someone's base, and boom, there goes your generator or a bunch of turrets. As much as I'd like to be like, yeah, that's fine, that's not super broken, but I mean, look at that. It's 4 walls out from foundation. That needs to be fixed. That's too much. Especially on a raft or a platform saddle. If they had a mechanic to check if it was actually attached to the ground and then let that fly, that'd be one thing. Oh, you stupid Quetzal. What else do I want to test and try out? I wonder if turret range has changed any. Okay, so that's showing, I guess, the maximum range that this generator will reach. But oh, you can't access the range while it's not powered on. Why won't you show range? Okay, so not only can you not show the range of a tech generator, there's not even an option to change how far it reaches. Okay, so that means you can't lower the range and troll someone with what looks like a bunch of offline or unpowered turrets. And then turn it on them. So you just have to basically waste an element turning it off and turning it back on. I do like that it tells you how long it'll last, instead of trying to figure it out on your own, especially with all kinds of custom servers out there. I don't like that you can't see the range. Anyways, let's go to I think it doesn't really matter. Okay, so these got a nice little update to them. Yeah, pretty much a basic looking turret. Let's see what the heavy looks like. Yeah, these have been upscaled a little bit, but they still need a little bit of work to them. Like the barrels at the end of them they're still not round. Look how derpy those barrels are. See, this has actually had a little bit of a refresh. Those barrels actually don't look nearly as bad. Also, they changed this from having like 8 little tiny barrels to having 4. Hey, what's going on, Deep Man? So they've been upscaled, but they still need like a full refresh. I think the heavy turret has been refreshed, and I don't think they're gonna probably change any more about it. I'm on a 5700G CPU and a 6950 XT. I'm only running 1080 for the stream. It's on medium and high settings. But it's just running 1080 for now, because I'm streaming. I'm getting 48, 50, sometimes 60. I've got it capped to 60, so it doesn't try and push any further. I'm just testing out all kinds of mechanics and looking at different things in single player, waiting on word from some friends if they want to join up and attempt to take over a official PvP server. Probably going to be a small tribe server, or if we want to do a custom server. Don't like that I actually have to, on controller, click and drag it. I can't just do the long click like I used to. I don't like that. I think all these stupid buttons for split one, split half like usual. I wonder if that's in the controls. not a way to change those. Well, that sucks. I guess I'm stuck with having to do that. I definitely think the game will improve. I mean, it's if this would have been the first time the game launched and it was in this condition, it would be probably 50% of the games in the last 5 years that have released. There's a couple of crashes and a couple little things here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty well put together. It runs well. It looks fucking great. The only thing is some of the dinos, a lot of the dinos have been upscaled but haven't been actually like refreshed. But some of them have been a little refreshed. But for the most part, the dinos I'm seeing so far have all just been upscaled. And the refresh came during ARK Survival Evolved. So I expect them to continue refreshing some of the dinos, as well as coming out with the new dinos and the new maps. The world looks pretty cinematic. It's great. Let me spawn a flyer. Wait, what am I doing? I'm in. I could just fly. I forgot. Like the cloud system, the fog system, the near clouds are still kind of. They could use some improvement, but the far clouds are more dynamic. The rain looks better. Also, the building structures. When it rains, the building structures get wet, just like in other games. I don't remember if the dinos have a wetness to them when it rains, but the structures do. They've changed the drops. Like the whole atmosphere of the game is so much nicer. Let's go to pretty much anywhere that has like. Wow, I actually picked a kind of a bad spot to show off how much nicer the clutter and bushes and stuff are. It's kind of lacking in this area. Also, they said that they updated the UI pathing of the dinos, but the only thing that I've kind of noticed was it seemed like the pathing has changed for the tamed dinos, and I haven't really noticed anything, if at all, with the pathing of the wild dinos. Other than from what I've seen people play online, PvP, like some of the wild dinos when they aggro, they never de-aggro. I think it's a bug that they never de-aggro. And the weird thing is it didn't seem like the person that they were aggroed, it didn't seem like it was a person they were aggroed to. It's like somehow they got aggroed to the structure. It was a raft, and it spent like 15 minutes just like flying around the raft. So that was kind of interesting. I just love the way the world looks. You can actually look toward the sun with full bloom and light shafts, and not just have, 60-70% of your screen just complete white, unusable, can't see anything. But also in dark areas, the lighting will shift in a nice subtle way. And it's pretty quick. Like from that to that, it's pretty quick. wonder if the redwood still has a weird atmospheric, like almost a sepia tint that it puts on everything when you get more the line. No, doesn't seem like it. There is a couple of things that need just a little bit more polishing when the light comes through. If you actually see the direction the light's coming from and everything, it looks pretty good. But it looks a little more blinky, kind of random blinky than it should, and also kind of sometimes lights up the ground, kind of weird. But it's still, for the most part, it's almost there where it needs to be. And I think honestly, getting it close enough to where it looks a lot better than it did, without spending weeks more trying to get that perfect look, just to kind of see what the fan base thinks of it. Plus I'm on an AMD card, I don't know how much different those light pieces look compared to an NVIDIA card. Nope, see it's raining. The rain looks so much better. Instead of just straight up and down, it comes from direction. Don't remember if I've had a thunderstorm happen yet or not. I don't know what that looks like. And I forget how to make a thunderstorm. Oh yeah, I want to check out this cave. If I can remember how to get to it. It's an aggressive sunset. I do love the lighting. Can I zoom in on this map? Okay, so gotta hold a button to zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Oops. And how do can I scroll? No. Alright, well anyways, let's see, cave should be over here. There it is. Even that, the caves just look so much better. The only thing that I don't necessarily like about the caves is that caves are darkness, and there really shouldn't be this much leafy plant type stuff in a cave. But for atmosphere and just to improve it and the way it looks, I guess it's fine. I mean, it is a video game. It's not supposed to necessarily try and be as realistic to the real world as possible, per se. I really don't feel like going any further. It's just tons and tons of boats. Jeez, what level are you? 512? That's interesting. Guess there's a physical barrier for cave creatures. That's interesting. I guess you could lure a bunch of them out. And other than getting webs, you could just arrow with them if you had to. To change my gamma, and it's a thing I hate about ARK. I always have a certain key that I use for changing. Yeah, it set it down. But this one just overrode it when I reloaded the game for the look down to be down. And that's my usual keybind. So because I usually use controller for my main, just out and about, running around, doing dinos and whatnot, even PvP. And I use keyboard for little bits and pieces or admin stuff. For when I was moderating a cluster. So whenever I would go to place a structure and I would hit the down on my keyboard so that I would look down and then go into K mode to place it more specific, it would automatically change my gamma so I could see better in low light conditions and shit. And ARK likes to rebind it, and I hate that because then it doesn't work for my gamma. Yeah, it doesn't work for my gamma. So that's annoying. Because in ARK Survival Evolved, even though it redoes the keybind, it would actually have both. It would be a look down and change gamma at the same time. And that's the way I love it. I wish it was like that. I wish it would stay like that on this. Alright, let's do something fun. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do when I got sidetracked. I was gonna check turret range. We had a good flat spot. I guess aiming down that direction is about as good as I'm gonna get. See, what is that? I back out of placing structures and it just threw what was in my hotbar for no reason. And also, if you're going to place a structure and you back out, it'll whistle follow. And hopefully you're not looking at a dinosaur at the time. Wait. Oh no, I know what happened. It was a stupid bird that knocked out my sword. Just like it did again. I keep forgetting those little birds can do that. Alright, yeah. Enjoy that broken hitbox. Okay, so I see you still can't stand on top of walls. You just kind of glide off of them still. I really hate that. I wish they didn't have to put other structures on top of the top of walls like this. So you just slide off. I hate that. Oh well. I guess at least now you can put the pillars on the top of the wall. And because a pillar has a different sized collider on it. That's kind of a pain though. So we're going to be super scientific about how far. I guess the best way is to put it actually all the way onto the surface you want to measure distance from. Now I also have no idea if this is still going to be, well, I guess it'd be more than 360. I don't know how many degrees this turret can be able to turn. Alright, so that's 30 foundations. Survivors, tame creatures, let's change that. Add away. Oh, you gotta R2 it to select what you're doing? Wow, okay. Only survivors. What? My sword damaged you? I mean, it would take, I don't know, an hour? Well, it wouldn't take that long. Okay, so 50 damage in like 30 seconds out of 3,000. 3,000 divided by 50. Alright, 30 foundations away, and I gotta go to leave try. Oh, wait, I forgot to set that turret to high. Range? Targeting options. Targeting options? No. Where's range? Already up. Okay, so they come standard on high. Whatever. Okay. It's supposed to be on survivors only. Why is it shooting tames? Yeah, it says right here, change targeting from only survivors. Okay, so that's broken too. It's shooting through the wall. Oh no, it's the heavy turret. Why did I put fucking ammo in this? I'm a dumbass. Sorry, I guess I'm a dumbass. Okay, lunchbox, let's try this again. Alright, 30 foundations. Let's see. I did take the try, but I just can't. Oh, because it's fucking. Let's try this again. Nope, it still says that structures are mine. I don't want the structures. Alright, hopefully this solves this problem. Let me just go to... No, and then it just becomes my personal owner again. Why? Gotta place all this shit all over again. Also, latency with opening up an inventory. So, as soon as you click on it, and you click on the button to withdraw all, if the inventory isn't pretty much all the way open when you do that, it doesn't register that. As with ARK Survival Evolved, as soon as you click the button to open the inventory, you can pretty much L1 it and take everything out of the inventory. Let's go over to tribe taming, tribe, okay. Which means I gotta pick this up again. See? Oh, it's so wonky. Okay, I gotta replace this. Give me back my single long click to transfer items. Please. It flash screen and everything where you're not letting me pick up. That needs to be fixed. It's already set to high. I need to change this. Alright, 30 foundations out. I fucking hate this game. I set the damn structures to tribe owned. Set the structures down and then left the tribe. Why are they still sticking to me? How am I supposed to do testing if I can't not be the owner of the structures? Like, what the fuck? Fix. Please fix. So I guess all those kind of tests are fucking pointless now. piece of shit. Why? Why does it automatically switch shit back over to me? Like, no, stop this. But yet this one finally did it right. Is now not owned by me. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Oh well, some nerd probably already has all the turret ranges and all that shit uploaded anyway, so I guess I'm not really doing anything, I guess, super productive. I just was curious if the turret ranges were the same. Okay, it's 4 artifacts for the gamma. Could have sworn it used to take 3 artifacts for gamma. Huh. I don't know. I'd have to look that up to verify that. Yeah, the obelisks look better. Definitely, but kind of wonder why they didn't change the shape a little bit more. That's kind of triggering my OCD that the ob isn't in the middle. The water's kind of lopsided. Oh, that's why I'm so slow. No, wait. What am I doing? I'm in... I don't have a weight limit. Why am I so slow in the water? Alright, what's deep ocean look like? And what's the world barrier look like? Oh, that thing just really just pops out at you. Interesting. Even the barrier. Not very far away from the barrier and it's completely gone. That's kind of nice. Alright, bottom of the ocean. That's kind of cool looking. Wow, it is very dark and hard to see. Oh, come on, ARK. The goggles don't do any better. And that's one way they saved on mesh. It's literally just cut, and then there's another layer of basic sand mesh now further below. So these scuba goggles do not make your view underwater any clearer, any better. That's... oh, they do. It's just, that's just how bad it is. Okay. So it does improve, so I guess they're still kind of worth it. But it's... holy moly. What about... wow. I would say avoid the ocean unless you're on a tame that gives you a wide angle. Like a much bigger view of the area around you, which would hopefully extend the amount of clear that you have around you before it just turns to blue fog underwater. So unless you're in a tame that gives you a nice big view around you, I would stay out of the water, out of deep water. Okay, so there was a change to Crag Island. Had this little castle structure over here that everyone's like ooh and ahhing about. It's ruins. It's got some plants on it. It's not just an artifact hanging off the edge of the cliff. Well, I mean it is, but it also has some ruins to go with it. I don't know if it's just me, or this whole island up here now looks a little flatter, like it's a little more build friendly than it was before. Maybe it's just me. Oh yeah, what's in the green drops? Are these programmed different? Wow, it gives you a nice little wooden box just like usual, except for it's... oops. See, that's what I don't like, that the L1 transfers all both directions. And why isn't it set to default that the first time you open up something and you push L1, it should be withdraw all and not put all in? Because what would happen if I had a bunch of stuff and I went to go check a drop, like right as the drop expires, because I know I've done it 100 times. I went to open up a drop as soon as it was expiring on me. I would have just lost everything. Like, can you imagine doing that on PvP? And then the second time you push it, it gives everything out of it, that inventory into mine. I don't like that. It should be the first time you push it. It should be a withdrawal, not a deposit. Some people are gonna be rage quitting over that. Is there anything really new? Sleeping bag's new, the mortar and pestle. Well, I mean, not new, it's refreshed. Mortar and pestle's refreshed. Paintbrush. A lot of this stuff is just upscaled, reused. Okay, as long as you're not in like the super thin grass and you're in like some decent foliage. The ghillie suit actually looks pretty good. Let me try a little more zoomed in. Like, I have to actually move for you to remember where I'm at in this little bit. Then go back out and look around. Somebody walking by. Might be able to see that little bit. The only thing that I don't like is the way that the bushes get pushed out of the way. And sometimes if you're sitting in just the right spot, the foliage will keep reacting to you, even though you're not moving anymore. So that will still give you away. I just crouched. So let's find something just like that. I mean, it's a lot better than the old ghillie, that's for sure. What I'd also like is if the ghillie changed, or you had more than one type of ghillie. Like this would be like green ghillie, and then like white ghillie, and then like tan ghillie for like deserty or sand. Because I mean, I'm not getting away with this out here and like running around like this, like, hey, look at me, this giant bright green thing running across the sand. Let's see, what else I want to try before I just switch to like actually playing the game. I think that's pretty much it. Unless you can think of something for me. For anybody that watches this video, if you have an idea or you want me to try something and make a video or a YouTube short on it, just go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know. I think the only thing that I will actually try, that I want to try, is see if any of the structure building glitches work, but from what I've seen so far, the very strict snapping and very strict only certain instances so that I've seen can you undo the snapping and just kind of free place in certain situations. I think they intentionally designed it to where you can't glitch build anymore. And I think that's why they kind of went more out of their way to build more pieces, more customized pieces, and also all these different wall variations are built from the same original piece that you change when you go to place it. Which at first I was like, I don't like that. Because what if you just wanted, I don't know, like 100 doors or 100 door frames, I'm sorry, just 100 like door frames just to add spam to like foundations, and then someone breaks into your storage box that has what would normally be 100 door frames. Well, now it's 100 walls, door frames, or windows, because they all come from the same original piece now. Like, I don't like that idea. So I don't know. It'll also make certain people who just build a lot of things and have a lot of like building pieces just sitting around in storage, they'll take up less different slots, I guess. So I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50. I kind of miss some of the glitch building, and they replaced it with 4 foundations away. There's a wall up 4 foundations away, being on platform saddles or rafts. 4 foundations away. That's definitely broken. People are gonna lose bases because of that. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here. If you have any ideas for what you want me to test or want me to show, or experiments, leave a comment. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to switch over to actually playing the game. And no more admin creative mode cheating. I'm going to enjoy this masterpiece of a game. I would say it's about 80%, which is better than a lot of games in the last 5 years that have released. This seems to be... Yes, there's a bunch of things that need fixed, but there's not a lot of things that are actually like broken about it. Like, I've only crashed once, and I'm pretty sure I know why, and it's probably my own fault. So, alright guys, see you in the next one.